Even me, I'm good. We are back. We are back in business, guys. Just take a look around. It's over 250 people in this room. 250 winners in this room. 250 people who achieved their goals in this room. There are guys who wanted to be here, but they didn't qualify. So if you've qualified, give yourself a major round of juice. Now, guys, the topic I want to speak to you about today is very important. But before I get into it, I've got a question. And this is for you. And you, not the person next to you, for you. Why are you in this business? Dream, yes. Give a round of juice. Because that's how passionate you must be, and be clear on why you're here. If you're sitting here and you've heard Yaku speak, you've heard Earl speak, and you are still not clear on what you are doing here, make the decision to leave here clear today. Okay? Now there's a poster in our offices that speaks about our goal. Says you're here to build what? A big, lasting business that unlocks your dreams. Okay. Now does it say a small, lasting business? Does it say a big, temporary business? It says a lasting business. You don't buy a house in Camps Bay with a small business. You don't buy your mother a house or a car. I saw a red car one of these days with a small business. Now I want to take you back. When you think about something that lasts, what's the word that comes to mind? Quality. It's about building a quality business. Can you build a 20-story building without a quality foundation? Never. Will that building last? Now, where are we? In Cape Town, right? Who can tell me what the oldest building in Cape Town is? The castle. Who knows when the castle was built? nope. 1666. 2 kilometers from here. Now, guys, think about this. That's 350 years. That building is still standing. How many storms have we had in 350 years? How many floods? Now, is your business that strong? I want you to think about that. Is your business going to last if you don't build quality? Now, I grew up in a township called Imlazi, and we had things called RDP houses. They didn't last. They weren't built on quality. Okay? Now, what tools do we have in our business to do quality sales and build quality business? Success rates. Auntie Debbie, we'll get to Auntie Debbie. Guys, 5 golden rules to building a quality business. You've heard guys say, hey, I had success rate challenges, and they couldn't get the quality right. Now, you would have heard something new come into the business in the 5 golden rules poster. And that's called DebiCheck. Okay? Now, did the Unlimited come up with DebiCheck? No. This is something the South African government put in place. Why? To make sure that when customers sign up for something, they are clear on what they want and they're agreeing to it. Because a lot of companies out there that are not legitimate. So when you do have DebiCheck, customers think that you are legitimate and they will trust you. But if you don't even speak about DebiCheck now, they go, hey, these guys fly by night. Right? Now the second part they did that for is, you've all signed up a customer, they love the product, and then come month end, hey, they want to maybe go buy some KFC and they want to reverse. and disputes. You know those customers that kill your SR. The second part of DebiCheck, guys, is the government said, if you've agreed, you cannot reverse that payment. Okay? Are you clear on that? Which means your success rate is going to go up or down. The second part of DebiCheck, for those who are not clear, let's say the stage is the customer's bank account, right? That's where the money is. Now, the sales that have been DebiChecked are the VIPs. They're in the front row. They get to take their money first out of the customer's account. The sales that have not been DebiChecked, not even at the back, they're outside waiting. Now think about this. If we said there was a pot of money here, and we let everyone in this room first get money, if you're waiting outside, how much do you think you're going to find in here? Absolutely nothing. Okay? So if you want to build a quality business that lasts, that unlocks your dreams, you have to use the 5 golden rules, including DebiCheck. Now, we've built a system in your Capture app. It's right there on your phone. Allows you to take control and build trust with the customer. And make sure come end of the month, you're not worrying about what MC is going to send out on the SR. You're comfortable. You're not stressing. You've got the technology. You must use it. Okay, now, guys, I'm not just going to tell you about it. It's not a tell me business. It's a show me business. Now, there's a couple of leaders who've really maximized this in our business. So I'm going to ask them to come up and join me on the stage and tell you how they've used DebiCheck to achieve their goals. Okay, now you'll see some of their names on the... Let's welcome these high rollers! Okay! All right! Now you've seen some of these guys, by the way. I saw them coming from something that says high roller there. You're in the high roller rows. Huh? In the owner rows. Some have already spoken on stage. Can you see the success on the stage? These are people who are following the system. Now, quick question, guys. Let's hear from them. We'll start there at the back and say, just maybe tell the guys, man, how has DebiCheck impacted your business?
Okay, thank you very much, Wandile, for the opportunity. So obviously, guys, let me tell you about DebiCheck. Before there was no DebiCheck, I remember that my office as a whole, for myself also personally, when it comes to success rate, I had a fallback, which is struggling about success rate. And then when I looked at my guys, most of them were not making money. As a result, you know, in this business, when people are not making money, it means that they're not going to be retained. So once they introduced DebiCheck, I can tell you right now, for the past 3 months, I've been smiling all the time, looking at my guys' retention, which is from a business where I run about 12 people. Now I've got over 30 people in my businesses. So. And then looking at the earnings, you know, we're all about money. Looking at the earnings from what I was earning, I've tripled that now, which is every Wednesday, when I look at my app, I'm just smiling. Is this really me that's getting this money? And lastly, guys, in terms of my dreams and goals, I had far-fetched dreams. But because of DebiCheck now, all the goals that I had, that was 6 months, they tend to be like 2 months now. And which is, they will be achieved. And now, part of DebiCheck, it has made me to double up everything. So DebiCheck is very important, and you want to make sure that you maximize it in order to double everything that you want in this business, your earnings, your retention, your business, and everything in your business, man.
100%. Give me a major round of juice. Sia?
All right, Wandile, thanks for the opportunity. Well, as some of you know, I recently opened a location in East London. So when we got there, we weren't really debit checking. As a result, we all know it's hard to take a up when your success rate is not up. So the location was growing slow, guys, very slow. I started the year with 3 people in my office. And after we started debit checking, making sure we just follow the system to the T. Guess what happened, guys? My office success rate went up to 60%. And then my personal success rate went to 83%.
Yo.
And guys, to follow up on that, what happened? Currently in my office now, we are 16 from 3 that started in January. So how has DebiCheck increased my earning? Guys, it's tripled. My income has tripled in a sense that with my dreams now, I'm able to send my parents like 4,000 Rand a month. I've paid my daughter's school fees as well as swimming lessons 2 months in advance. Guys, I'm telling you, DebiCheck, you have to do it, guys. It works.
Juice. Yep.
Good morning, guys. Thank you for the opportunity. So basically, how DebiCheck has worked for me in the beginning of the year, because last year I was very blessed to promote myself to promoting owner. I started the year with only 1 person in my business, you know. And then our success rates came out. Both of our success rates was in the gutters. My office success rate was actually only 38%. My personal success rate was about 45%. I told my trainer then, look man, I know we in the gutters now, let's judge ourselves by the trainers meeting. And now today, my personal SR is 64%. And my office success rate is 62%. And in terms of what I could take off through DebiCheck, through my income doubling, I can still continue to lease a car. I also moved into my own apartment now recently as well. So, yeah, guys, man. I'm 20 years old now. 100%, guys.
Seen?
Hello. So, Wandile, thank you for the opportunity, and morning, guys! Yeah, man. So, look, our DebiChecks basically shifted my business, right? Definitely had a massive impact on it. So, increasing or firstly allowing to increase the income that I make, you know, allowing us to shift more, or basically, how do I say it? Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, man.
You got it. Give him some juice,
Yeah,
guys.
So, allowing to tick off more goals for my family. Obviously, I also have a daughter, so also gave me an opportunity to put my daughter in creche as well. Yeah. And look, to be honest, it took me from an average of like, say, the 55, 60s to the 70s and the 80% for success. So there's a massive impact on that. And yeah, man, DebiCheck just works if you work it 100%.
Juice, 100%. Now, guys. Now, quickly. Just maybe share 1 or 2 tips on practically how someone can actually use DebiCheck and get the percentage up to increase their income.
Okay, so guys, look, first thing that you need to do is follow the system. Believe in the system, because the system is our life. And part of that is that if you're going to be following the system, believe in it and show it to your guys, especially if you're a trainer, do it so that they can see it really works. And then that's going to allow you to making sure that you control your finance. Because the only way now to control your finance, guys, is making sure that you DebiCheck all those sales that you're doing with customers. So show them how it's done, personally yourself, and then obviously the rest will be history. They'll make money, man.
Juice.
All right, guys, with me, look, if you want your guys to follow DebiCheck, like Magesh said, follow the system. What's the system? The script. It says so there in your pitch, at the back of the pitch, that you must DebiCheck the customer. What else must you make use of, guys, is the 5 golden rules. Follow those 5 golden rules to the T. It will tell you what you need to do. Choose?
100%, man. Like they said, of course, follow the system now, 100%. And also the 5 golden rules, DebiCheck doesn't mean that it's going to put money in the customer's account. And then something I always tell my guys is, if you treat it like a business, it pays you like a business. If the customer has the banking app, just make sure you hotspot him so that they can be in the app to basically press accept for the DebiCheck.
So what works is, obviously, when it comes to the last part of the app, when you sign in the custom app, there's an option there. So we obviously want to find out, is that at the actual number that they are getting correspondence from when it's linked to the bank? Because sometimes there are customers that have 2, 3, 4 numbers, you know what I mean? So we just want to ensure that it is that one. If it's the wrong one, just take the extra time and just make sure it's the right one, so we'll make the necessary amendments so they can get that message. Because at the end of the day, it's going to help us at the end of the day. And look, for that banking app as well, if it takes a bit long, you know, sometimes we do DebiCheck a customer and we're like, where is this DebiCheck coming? Is it coming? You know what I mean? So that, if it takes a bit long, just make sure the customer has the app on the phone. Let them go in there and let them accept it through the banking app too.
Okay, guys, how simple is that? Give these guys a major round of juice. Let's see some hands, guys. Give them a major round of juice. Okay. These guys are not waiting for things to happen. They are making things happen. They spoke about the 5 golden rules. You heard the advice. You must still qualify your customers. Follow the simple system. We've got technology in there to help you guys. Now, you've heard the stories. 64% to 80% money. Huh? 39%, 62% money. Huh? 53, 60, money. Office. 40 to 83, money. It's all money. That's all money for your dreams. Now, this is what happens, guys. I told you about the VIPs. Now, when you go to the bank right now, all the DebiCheck sales, this is currently in these guys' businesses. Their DebiCheck sales are all at 78%. Their NATO sales are coming in at like 52%, and the debit order sales are coming in at 23%. So if you are not DebiChecking, soon you're going to slide your way down there. Now, here's something I want to tell you guys. The government kept speaking about DebiCheck, DebiCheck. Some companies didn't listen, and then it came into effect. Something else is coming in the next 3 to 4 months. Can you see that middle yellow piece? The government is going to shut that off. Okay, it's coming off. Which means you will either be in the green or in the red. Okay, and that's not something we are putting in place. That's coming. So you have to make a decision today to say, how am I going to go implement DebiCheck in my business, with my people, personally? So when I'm at 78, 80%, what am I adjusting? I don't even care. I just drop pieces, I'm adjusting, making money. A big, lasting business to the owners. How solid will your performance bonus be if it's DebiChecked? As a trainer, you've heard retention, building a big business. So make the decision today, and you're going to be smiling come Wednesday. Now ask yourself, are you going to do this? And by when? Because DebiCheck is the future, and the future is now. So make that choice, and I'll be excited to see you guys on stage making money, ticking off some dreams. Let's give DebiCheck a major round of juice, guys!